In this video, I'm going to share with you how to boost energy, focus naturally as a business entrepreneur so you can work less and better. Well, it's better to have 2 hours of ultra focused, high energy deep work than 4 hours of average work. And I bet that every single one of you have been in this period where you've done 2-3 hours of work, ultra focused work, no distractions, and after those 2-3 hours you were like, what, it has been 2 hours, and you thought it was only been 30 minutes. And there's also these periods where you've done 4 to 6 hours of work, of average work, with your brain going away, you picking the phone all the time, zero focus, you cannot do things, you're lazy, you're tired, your brain feels like it does not work. But on this video, I'm going to share with you how you can achieve this ultra focused state most of the time or more times. So there's 4 main pillars. And the first one is nutrition for sustainable energy. Well, a carnivore keto approach with carb timing will probably work best for sustainable energy, mental focus, less energy crashes. And why is that? In the first place, no blood sugar spikes and crashes. This will not happen because you are in a high fat and moderate to high protein diet. And because of this, your energy levels will be basically the same. When you're eating too much carbs, when you're eating processed foods, your insulin will spike and then go back down, and it goes below the baseline energy levels after 30 minutes to 1 hour, and you don't want this. You want to have a sustainable energy throughout the day. This is why a carnivore keto approach may be best. And this sugar spikes will give you like a quick energy, and after that you're sleepy, you cannot focus, and you're lazy. I bet that most of you have felt this. After a big meal, lunch, after that you cannot do anything else. You're just too lazy, too unfocused, you just want to sleep. And this is why. Second reason, you are in ketosis state. Ketosis state is when you use fat as a primary fuel and not carbs. And this, as I said, will give you a sustainable energy throughout the day. You could look at this as doing a marathon versus doing a 10-meter sprint. Doing a marathon is like being in a ketosis state. Doing a 100-meter sprint is like being fueled by carbs. And for you to have the most focused work, to have the best work, you want your energy to be sustainable, to be from when you wake up to the end of the day, to be basically the same, with no deviations, with no spikes and crashes. Because this spikes and crashes will take you out of focus. You want to be this ultra focused state all the time that you are working. Of course, you will have to do breaks. Third reason, it reduces inflammation. When you eat lots of carbs, when you eat processed foods, and most carbs are inflammatory, even those who are healthy like oats, because carbs, most of the time, they have a lot of anti-nutrients, and this causes inflammation in the brain and in the body. And when you are super inflamed, the first thing that your body is going to do is to get rid of the inflammation, so it will not use the energy for you to think and do something. It will use the energy to get rid of the inflammation. And I bet you that if you eat a bunch of gluten like bread or pasta or pizza and try to do some work, you will not be able to. Your brain will be out of place, you'll have this brain fogs, and you will not be able to focus and do proper work. And the next one is boosts mental clarity. As I said before, when you're in a ketosis state, your energy levels are more stable, are basically the same throughout the day, and you don't have the inflammation from the carbs, and this will make your brain you'll be mentally clear to do work. And lastly, hormonal benefits for energy. When your hormones are regulated, you will do a better work. You'll have a better mood, you have more energy, you have more focus. And as a man, you need testosterone. And fats, basically, your hormones are made of fats, so you need fats to produce these hormones like testosterone to give you all these benefits. And now, carbs. Are they your enemy? Well, an important thing here is carb timing. Carbs are not your enemy. You need to know when to use it and how to use it. So let's see, carb timing. Carb timing can help you or crush you. Carbs are best before workout, before bed, at night when it's time to relax. Yes, carbs have this ability to help you relax, but it's not any carbs. If you're gonna eat processed food, forget about it. You'll be lethargic, you'll have these sugar rushes and all of that, and you don't want that. Timing carb before your workouts will help you have a better workout, and after your workout, you'll have more energy and more focus. At night, it will help you relax and have a better sleep, and the day after, you will wake up in a good mood with good energy. This is how you use carbs to help you. Also, the problem with zero carb diet. Zero carb diet are not good in the long run because we need all the macros for good health and hormonal balance. Carbs plays a role in your hormonal health. I can also speak this from experience because in the past I did the carnivore diet for 8 months. In the beginning, everything was amazing. I was looking shredded. I had this amazing energy, focus, all of that. But then, in the end, I was having a lot of the downsides. My hair was thinning, I was losing muscle, I was getting too skinny. I would stress out really fast, which is not a good thing, and you don't want that. And this is because of the lack of carbs. The carbs play a big role in your hormonal health. You need all the 3 macros to have a good health. Also, the carbs helps you relax, and this is what was happening with me. Because since I was not having carbs, my cortisol levels were through the roof. So you need all the macros. You just have to know when to eat the carbs and how to time your meals. Next pillar, optimizing hormones. In case you didn't know, your hormones influences your focus and energy, and you don't want to be in a stress sympathetic state. If your hormones are all over the place due to poor sleep, stress, bad diet, bad habits, you'll never reach your maximum focus and energy potential, and this can lead to burnout. If all of these areas of your life are not in check or not being properly managed, it will affect your work, your focus, your energy, and it can lead to burnout pretty fast. So a good diet, movement, and managing stress and optimizing your hormones will help you in this part. And this is another reason why not eating carbs is no good, because you'll be in this stress sympathetic state that you don't want. Another important thing is insulin spikes. I was saying earlier, insulin spikes at the wrong time can destabilize you and make you lose the focus, make you lazy and sleepy. This is what happens when you have these heavy carb meals, and your insulin levels or blood sugar levels will go up, and then they go down rapidly after a few minutes to an hour, and it makes you lethargic, makes you lazy and sleepy. So you have to know how to balance your hormones for you to be the most focused, to be in the best mood possible, to have the greatest energy. Third pillar, natural focus enhancers. These supplements can aid you with focus, energy, mood, and hormones. So these are The top four, I guess, supplements that will help you with your work, having a better, more focused work. So, Shilajit, I've experimented this for 3, 4 months, and what I've noticed are I have more focus, more energy, and more motivation. I take this right in the morning after I do my work, and I have this. I get into this zone, and I'm ultra focused. So, I that's why I put it here. Also, caffeine is probably known by everyone. Caffeine can help you be in this focused, energizing, good mood for work. I've never used nicotine, but there's a lot of people that use it nowadays. A lot of entrepreneurs are using it, and what the benefits of nicotine is basically it gives you this focus and energy for work. Also, the sun. The sun is important. Getting the sun first thing in the morning will give you a bit more energy. You'll be in a better mood. You have more motivation. You'll be more focused. So try to get sun as much as possible. Now, cautious here with the caffeine and nicotine. Abuse of these substances can have drawbacks. Well, first of all, they're addictive, and the problem with caffeine is that from coffee mainly is that it will leach some nutrients from your body, and it can create an environment in your body which is not good in the long run. It can cause digestive problems. It will make you deficient in certain minerals and vitamins because it has this ability to remove certain vitamins and minerals off your body, and it has the anti-nutrients that you should be avoiding. And nicotine, it creates addiction, and you don't want to be addicted to a substance to work. If you need nicotine to work, you are on a bad spot. I think you should use these things when needed, especially nicotine. But here with coffee, there's some things that you can do to minimize the drawbacks, which is using butter with the coffee, because the fat will bind to the toxins from the coffee and will not let the coffee leach a lot of nutrients or as much nutrients from your body. And also it will give you this extra energy instead of using sugar, because sugar will do what I said just now, the insulin spike, and then it crashes. It's better to use something like butter that will give you this sustainable energy for the long periods of time. It is called the bulletproof coffee. And this is the nicotine that I've seen my friends and some entrepreneurs using, and I think you should be cautious using these substances. Okay, now the last pillar, adjustment and optimization. Adjustments is everything that will keep you on track, focused, and decrease the chances of failing. Failing the focus, failing your work, and not being in this state to get things done. So, first thing, movement for focus and energy. Yes, moving your body will give you energy, will help you having more focus. So go to the gym, go for a walk, it will help you out. And also movement can be a way of relaxing, of detaching from work, giving this break, and then coming back in a better mood instead of using your phone. That will distract you with too much information, too much dopamine, which is no good if you want to best focus. Second, protect mental energy. This has to do with using your phone while working or before or after working when you're in a break is too much dopamine, and it can set you off of work, and this is something that you don't want. People that you hang out with, avoid drama. These things can be a confusion to you, and it can affect your mental energy. Third one, environment. This is so important. If you are in an environment with too much distraction, you will not be able to do the best work. You'll not be able to focus the best. If you have too much lights, too much notifications, too much smells, and everything will affect your work. If you have an animal and it's always running around, moving, it will distract you. I have my dog here, but she does not make any noise. She knows when I'm recording, she cannot move. So try to remove as much distraction as possible so you can work. Something that you should do is like be in a dark room. The computer in front of you has to be a wall with no distractions. Avoid to work looking at the window because it can be a big distraction. Lastly, we have stress management. This has to do with your diet, your habits, and everything that is part of your life. Your sleep also. This you have to find a strategy to balance these things out so you don't be in this high stress state that will lead to burnout and you will not do the proper work. So my recommendation is focus on your diet, prioritize your sleep, have a good environment for work. Don't pick up your phone in the morning. I pick my phone after 10 a.m. From 8 to 10, I don't pick my phone. And when I pick my phone, is for me to go to Duolingo and to do some classes and answer some messages from my clients, and that's it. And later on, I'll do Instagram or whatever it is. Managing your stress is pretty important. Do these things, and I guarantee that you will see some improvements in your focus, your energy, your mood, and also this will affect how you look, your body, etc., etc. So that was it for this video, and if you need help with your health, with your energy levels, getting in good shape, you can schedule a call down below. It's free, and I'll see if I can help you. See y'all in the next video.